This Saturday night, ShoBox comes to you live from Indio, California, airing exclusively in Canada on Super Channel, as Cory Spinks gets a shot at another world title in a rematch with Cornelius Bundrage for the IBF junior middleweight crown. And we're lucky enough to have Cory Spinks on the line with us right now. Cory, I've heard you say that your conditioning was not the best in the loss in the first bout against K9. Was that really the major factor that contributed to the knockout?
Yes, and it was not the right training, and I wasn't really training. I got sick a week before the fight, and I shouldn't have fought. I should have pulled out the fight, but sometimes boxers get naive and thinking we can pull through anything, and that wasn't the case. And I didn't have no energy or anything, so I take my losses like a man, and that's what I did. I didn't try to make no excuses afterwards, because how people talk, but that's what happened, and I know what happened, and I will prove that come Saturday night.
Now, a lot of people don't know that you suffer from Crohn's disease as well, and apparently that had an effect on your camp. What is the nature of the disease, and how does that affect you?
Well, I had a flare-up a week before the fight, and it affects my limbs and everything, my muscles. Gets me real sick. And usually, if it flare all the way up, I'll be out for at least about 2 months. Trying to nurse myself back up to health.
For your last two camps, you've kind of switched it up a bit. You've lived in St. Louis and trained in Ohio basically your entire career. Now you're living and training in Florida. What is the environment like there?
The environment is very, very, comfortable, and I'm focused more down in Florida. It's like being in Florida. Everyone works out, so just being around that type of environment just makes you want to just work out all day. So it's been very, very good for me.
Your last fight, you came in at 151 pounds. You looked to be in great shape. Was it the change of scenery that made the difference for you?
Yeah, of course, and just other things, just being back, dedicated to the sport I love, not doing, even though, South Beach is nowhere, but I'm not partying or anything of that nature. Just staying focused on my task at hand and training.
So how would you say you've changed from, say, 2003, 2004, when you were the undisputed welterweight champion?
Just, growing up. Growing up and standing on my own 2 feet and being a man, and taking care of all of my responsibilities by taking care of my family, and just looking at the big picture, trying to make a easier life for my daughters.
Let's talk about Saturday night. How do you see Bundrage approaching you in the rematch? Do you think he's going to come out with a lot of confidence, come out firing, and try to get you out of there again?
Yes, I expect that. There ain't too many ways that he can fight to me, but I'm prepared for anything that he want to do.
Well, if he does that, what are you going to do? Are we going to see the Cory Spinks of old moving around the ring, or are you going to try standing and trading in the pocket?
You just have to wait and see come Saturday night. I don't want to give anything away. I just want people to see what Cory Spinks is capable of doing when he's focused.
So let's assume that you get the win on Saturday. You get the IBF light middleweight title back. Your stablemate, Joey Hernandez, has said that he deserves a shot at that title. What do you think?
But really ask yourself, do we deserve a shot? I've worked hard to be in the position I am in, and been champion previous times. I'm like, really, should I be looking for something better than a Joey Hernandez,
All All right, well, let's talk about that big fight then, because there's still an open slot to face Sal Canelo Alvarez in September. Lots of people are suggesting that the winner of this bout could get that spot, especially considering Golden Boy is financing this fight. Is that your goal right now?
You know, and I'm not looking for anyone that's less than me to try to come up on something that I've worked hard for. I want to be, you know, paid for what I've did and how many years I've been in it. And, you know, I wanted to get my right to do, you know.
So there you have it, Cory Spinks, one of the headliners from ShoBox, coming up on Saturday on Super Channel, and maybe the future opponent for Sal Canelo Alvarez.